Hi, my name is Christina Gavenda with DomesticFelicity.com, and today we're going to talk about how to make a shoulder handbag. To do this simple handbag, you want to start out with the material cut already to about the size you want it, except slightly bigger. Your shoulder straps, which you cut and you measure and then cut by just seeing where you want it to sit on your arm and then adding an inch or two. The first step before you can sew is to fold down your front panel, and we're going to take our straps, making sure they're facing up and not twisted, and put them where we want them to sit on the bag and pin them. Once you have that done, you're going to pick your fabric up, flip it over, flip your fabric down, take your strap and do the exact same thing. Lining it up with the existing strap, you can feel or see where it's at. Once you're done with that, flip your top fabric over, and we're going to stitch a seam down the top, and then we're going to stitch a second seam down the top to reinforce it. Open up the panel, take out your pins, flip it right side out and straighten it out. Then iron if you need to. I have a pretty heavy fabric here though, and it's laying nice and flat for me. Now line your fabric up and then just sew a 1/4 or 1/2 inch seam, whichever one you prefer. Next, we're going to do the exact same thing for the other panel. For the next step, we're going to need pins to pin our sides together, and I'm going to do a French seam. So I'm going to lay my bag right side out so that the top is facing up on both sides. It's best to make sure everything lines up and is smoothed out. Then we're going to start pinning. We're going to secure each side. We're going to sew a 1/4 inch seam down each side. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. Take out the pins. Next, I'm going to take my bag and flip it inside out. I'm going to smooth out your seam and lay it as flat as possible. And if you need to, you can pin it. Then we're going to do a stitch right down the inside of this seam, making sure that you don't leave exposed any of the fringe seam. You do the exact same thing to the other side. Because I'm using heavyweight fabrics, I'm just going to fold my fabric down and pin it, and then do a zigzag stitch along the bottom and then a straight stitch so that I secure the bottom of my bag so that I don't have to stitch through 12 layers of fabric. So first I'm going to do the straight stitch, and then I'm going to do the zigzag stitch. Take out your pins and you're done. Thanks so much for watching. My name is Christina, and today we talked about how to make a shoulder handbag.